Let's watch some crazy stuff, yo!
Yeah, I ain't got no sassy intro today. Today, ain't nothing in me. How did that even happen? How are you carrying 2 notepads?
Not me carrying 2 notepads.
You trying to multitask too much.
You're fine.
Are you ready, or do we need to start all over?
No, all of a sudden, like, my one ear went out. I can hear now. Better.
You sure?
I could hear you, but I couldn't hear the music.
It's probably because it's going off already. I mean,
no, it was still on. It was mad muffled.
I really don't have much of an intro or a freestyle today. Not really feeling it. Was good. Was great. It's the Branches from the 518. Yeah, I'm Ryan. You know.
I'm still Alicia.
Like 100 plus times now. Yeah, Alicia. Yeah, another episode. Yeah. I'm not really feeling this episode today. Yeah, not really. I wasn't really feeling like recording today. Be real with you.
It's been a weird week. It's the second week technically of the kids home, but them also being at camp, summer school. But also like not a great week either.
What do you mean not a great week?
I don't know. Like it just feels like a weird off week.
I don't know. I'm just not feeling the motivation lately. It's not hitting me. It's been a fun little journey for these 100 episodes, but it's talking like about the end now. I don't know, but who knows? It's supposed to be on. Actually, next week we won't be having an episode, so that's probably why I'm like into like I don't want to do this today because I'm not recording next week because we're going on a little mini vacation with the fam. But it's just not in me. So it's gonna be a very lackluster, very mellow energy episode today. So,
well, then let's hop right into our very mellow branch binging.
Fine. We're branching out.
So shocker, we didn't watch a whole lot for branch binging.
Yeah, I didn't. I pretty much all I did was create a playlist of watch later content for YouTube of a bunch of show recaps because I don't feel like watching a bunch of binging shows that everybody.
Oh, you did say that you were watching recaps of like Umbrella Academy and stuff like that.
Yeah, so
that you can watch the next season without having to go back.
Yeah, because we started Umbrella Academy way back, but I was like, this is too slow. They all just in this one house. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Everybody got names and numbers. I don't know how's this going on. I watch a recap, but y'all ready for season 3, and y'all talk about time traveling, people's latent powers, people having suppressed and everything. I'm like, oh, okay, I've been missing out. Probably won't go back and watch it now.
It's not now.
But I watched season 3 since I'm caught up now. I know who died, who didn't die, whose powers is crazy. Oh, my fault. Yeah, so that's part of my list of shows to watch. Umbrella Academy. Again, make another attempt at it.
I'm interested to see how you were saying that they played into how obviously Ellen Page transitioned to Elliot Page throughout the course of this
yeah,
series.
like if you kind of like
interested to know how they play that into the storyline.
Oh, I don't know how they played it in, but I was talking about how it's like a deep message about how her whole story in season 1 was like her father was giving her pills to suppress her true powers and everything. She stops taking the powers, stops taking the pills, found out her powers. Starts understanding herself, but then she's like doesn't understand her powers and everything. It was a weird little revelation, little thing. Season 2, she's got like a. I think it's more season 2 you can see the transition happening like, before season 3, before he becomes Elliot Page.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'm gonna check out season 3 because that's a little interesting one with the time travel and they're in a whole different universe, doing the whole multiverse thing. Other than that,
things like multiverse.
Been dabbling in Star Wars and everything. I never watched Star Wars every day of my life.
Me either.
It's too much just long ass weird names. Like I you know what? I'm going on tangents now. For the people who are Star Wars, Star Trek nerd fan, like all y'all nerds and everything who watch it, y'all got some nerve as people, as a certain race. Always talking about black people got weird names. Y'all motherfuckers big up people with like Count Dooku as names and everything, or names with I am apostrophe P, like weird ass space names. Y'all be like hardcore fans for you people too. I'm like, y'all got some nerds talking about people's black names and everything. Y'all big up these characters on TV shows and Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, all this little weird lore shit. Y'all have no problem saying these long ass Laquavius of the night of the like. No, bro. But when it comes to Migos, what's his name? I think I just said his name, Laquavius.
Yeah, I feel like that. I feel like that's the name.
Pretty much the same. It's the same thing. Like they were like, oh, it's Laquavius from Game of Thrones. Okay,
right.
Laquavius from the Migos. What kind of name is that? Oh, the nerve. Okay, y'all just make no damn sense.
I don't know. I've also never really been into Star Wars, and definitely not Star Trek. Like
never Star Trek.
Never Star Trek. Like that was what came on at 10 o'clock when you were going to bed, and you were watching something at 9, and Star Trek came on at like 10 or 11, and it was like, all right, time for bed because I'm not watching this shit.
I just could never get into the whole excitement of watching motherfuckers who literally run around spaceships in fucking black sweats and a mock neck sweater and everything. Like if you look at pictures from 1977 or anything from old Star Trek, their outfits literally like they're about to go to work on a spaceship. Like they're wearing mock neck sweaters and black sweats.
It was different.
Black slacks.
Yeah.
Even the current outfit's kind of like the same thing.
It's like a Mr. Rogers sweater.
The fuck? That's all they wore, and that was the outfit.
Yeah, it was.
Y'all are just some weirdos.
At
least Star Wars clothes were literally like just draped on clothes. Like I just found this blanket in the closet. You just want to throw it on your shoulders real quick and tie it between your legs, throw it on your waist. You look like a Jedi now. This is literally just a zip up track jacket and black pants. But y'all just like for people back in the day. Y'all just some weird fans for this shit. What have you been watching though? You've been watching other shit that I don't know why you watch this stuff. Like I'm like,
why
you watching it? Yeah.
What, MasterChef Junior?
Yeah, what the fuck you watching?
I don't know. I got stuck in it. Well, I love watching like
no damn well all these heroes look way better than you. You're
still
watching it,
which was actually quite embarrassing to watch. But
so why watch it?
I just wanted to watch it because I've been waiting for the new episodes of MasterChef to come on.
You can't tell me.
So it was like an interim.
You can't tell me as a parent, anybody who's fine with their 10-year-old at the fucking stove making flambe anything. Like
go ahead, burn your eyebrows off.
10-year-old splashing white wine and grill and flipping shit with flames.
I think what I'm always more amazed at, right, is these, you know, there's kids as young as 8 on this show, right? Like, number one, like, who said, yeah, sure, come stand up here and help me cook? Because I did that one time and my kid burned his arm. So
nope.
So like I can't imagine, like, this one girl was like 8 or something, and she was like, I've been cooking for like 6 years. Like, how have you been cooking for 6 years? What?
Fuck?
Would you making fruit kebabs? Because that's not cooking.
Bro. Ain't nah,
but
bro.
Like,
I always hate those childhood stories about I've been singing since I was 12 years old. Aren't you 14? You has not been singing at 2 years old, bro. You don't tell me this damn child. I've been before I could walk, I was singing. Shut the fuck up. You're lying to me,
Prove
bro.
it.
Scientists say that, like, we don't have these research nowadays for you to be like, oh, I've been saying these crazy feats and everything. You're not a damn child prodigy.
Sure, everybody like sings, but it doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah.
Everybody cooks, it doesn't mean it's good.
Bro,
I was cooking in my little kitchen all the time.
Man, how long you been playing instruments, man? Shit, since at least about 32 years ago. I'm 33 now. So yeah, about one.
I was like 1.
Yeah, bang on instrument, bang on the pots and pans. Like, shut up, bang on pots and pans. Ain't no fucking instrument. You said it's a pots and pans. It's not an instrument.
Everybody did that. Everybody took the pots and pans out and took some spoons and started banging on shit.
I love my son could sing ever since he was a 4-year-old, and he would sit on the couch and just be yelling into a hairbrush. That's not singing. He's yelling into a hairbrush. A TV show theme song. Sit your ass down, bro. Like, these damn embellishing stories in America are just crazy. That's the motto of America. Embellish everything, bro. Don't tell the whole truth. Have truth. Have truth. America is
I do feel like, though, like, people that are growing up now, right, with social media, like, you can't lie and say you've been singing since you were 1.
That's what I mean. Because everybody will tell the have truth.
Because there's a video somewhere that's going to prove that you couldn't sing at 1.
Like, motherfucker, I see you in the corner of the back. Is you in the back of the video? This thing. They gave you the microphone. You cried. You cried in this video. Why are you lying? Like, yo, everything sounds great until the truth is discovered, of course.
Right.
I mean, and that's kind of why I feel this way about, I guess our last holiday passed and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get into that one, huh? So 4th of July, how many red, white, and blue shirts and memorabilia did you see that day?
I didn't either, but I didn't go out, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, I at work. But again, about the half truth shit, it's like once you know about the truth about Juneteenth, it's like hold up, bro. Y'all celebrate freedom for mad long. That's how you feel. It's like, yo, nah, I can't rock with this shit no more. We weren't even free. Y'all talk about freedom and everything, so now half truth. But this year, I was just not with the fucking explosions.
No.
And I don't know if it has to do. Listen, first of all, I've never heard like real gunfire besides being near my in-laws and people just being nonchalantly fine about gunfire being 50 feet away and everything. Like
just at 6 o'clock every
day. It was like 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm pretty sure we talked about this way back in the episode when we were moving in and all that. But to hear gunshots and I'm like, oh, y'all doing a fireworks show? This is pretty early in the day, and my mother was like, no, that's gunshots, huh? Like, why y'all fine with this?
Why are we okay with this?
Fast forward to now,
everybody out there.
We got like how many gun violence shit going on in America nowadays? We still shooting fireworks? I got PTSD. Not even been. I'm here one gunshot my whole life.
That's true.
It's just too much.
It's the what if, right?
Yeah, it's just like the bang, bang, bang. Oh, that's not a gunshot.
Right,
I mean,
or what if those fireworks are going off to cover up someone shooting? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People do that too.
Yep. Bro, it's not a far-fetched scenario. It's definitely
it definitely happens
in cities all over. Trust me.
But what I thought was interesting, not really interesting, but what I saw a lot of this year, I didn't see a lot of like red, white, and blue stuff. There was a lot of people going like, you know, I'm celebrating today, but I don't feel like we're free, you know, because of like Roe versus Wade or whatever that.
Yeah.
So we're all like, you know, everyone's out there stating that too. But I also saw a lot of people like not caring for fireworks.
Yeah.
Like, did you know that fireworks hurt nature? Did you know that my dog gets scared when you fire off fireworks? Did you know that it kills 50 squirrels every time you leave debris outside? I'm like, damn, I ain't never seen this many things.
It is amazing
about why we shouldn't do fireworks. I mean, I'm for it because it's 10 o'clock and I'm trying to tell my kids to go to bed for school, and I can't because the fireworks are still going off and it's almost midnight.
You can't argue with any American on 4th of July about being residential and that shit's too loud because it's fucking 4th of July. Be American. Yeah, I will put my boot up your fucking throat, bro. You don't tell me shit about American in this damn holiday, no. Don't do it. That happened on my street near my job. Some lady came out, called the cops and everything. It was like, shut the fuck up. And so
about fireworks?
Yeah. I mean, they were loud as hell, bro. It scared the shit out of me.
Like they
I
were
felt
like
it in my chest.
fireworks?
Yeah, yo.
Dang.
Like, when I heard the first boom, I was like, yo, what exploded? Nope, they were just fireworks in the sky.
Wow.
Literally 10 feet across the street. Like, straight
close.
Illegal joints. Because ain't no way. The cops came through it like 10, 15 minutes. And then she came outside screaming everything. Then got the white guy across the street. Shut the fuck up. Keep shooting the fireworks off. I'm like, oh my gosh, yo. Y'all just some straight, like, entitled privilege. I hate it. Like, understandable. It's 10 o'clock at night. You had your little 15-minute show and you're still going.
Right.
Like, relax. Like, go down to a designated, like, in a parking lot or something like that. You do it on the street where there's kids and older people down here.
And houses. I mean, I don't know.
Literally next door to each other. And you're like, oh, we could do it. No. Y'all in that damn American Pride shit. Y'all can SMD in this time of generation, yo. There's 2 holidays to worry about now. Juneteenth and July 4th, all right? Figure out which one you want to celebrate.
Listen, I've never, and I think that, I mean, I don't know about you. What about as a kid? Like, did your family or like your street do like a bunch of fireworks? I remember doing fireworks one time in our neighbor's yard, and that was like it.
Everybody did the fireworks on the street and everything during the Half Truth America time. Yes, we all did it. And then you find out the truth. You're like, I'm doing this shit. Of course, but
like I still would like. If you said, let's go light fireworks outside, I'd be like, no. Like, my worst fear is, like, something's going to catch on fire. I'm going to blow up my hand. Like, no thank you.
I've had experience of a mountain catching on fire, like a bunch of dry shrubbery and everything. We're lighting fires up at a little mountain. Shit caught on fire. I was like, yo, we got to dip. No, we got to go back and put that fire out real quick because we're going to get in trouble even more.
Smokey the Bear says.
Yeah, we went back up that hill and put that fire out. Started stomping on the little twigs and everything. Man, that was scary as hell. That was a lesson for me. Like, I'm done with fireworks for my life.
I will never.
Got motherfuckers blowing their hands off football players and shit. Blowing their hands.
Yeah.
It's like, I think I'm good. I'm just gonna watch from now on. Shit, even when I was a kid and like doing like untwisting jumping jacks and just like popping real quick. Ah! Wait. Ah! I didn't even light it yet. Fuck back. I didn't light
I didn't even be lit yet.
You're just so scared because it's like, it's like a
right,
fuse.
Right, and it's gonna explode potentially in your hand.
It was literally a game of like, my hand's gonna go, my hearing. No, but yes, we shall see how next year goes.
It'll probably be the same.
Same thing.
It'll probably be the same.
I'm gonna do fireworks on Juneteenth. I don't care. I just mad Father's Day kind of like merged with that. So
yeah.
It felt like a slap in the face having Juneteenth and Father's Day at the same time. I feel like that was a trick that America played.
Good play.
I'm not gonna tell you how there's a trick in there, but you get it if you think about it. Don't read into it too much, but you get it.
You get it. You understand. You know what's happening. You understand.
So let's move on from there.
So
what?
So kind of going off of
okay.
I guess like BET Awards were not that long ago, right? And Brandy went on with Jack Harlow to do First Class, which I thought was interesting. I think it was good, honestly. I did watch that performance. I didn't actually watch the BET Awards because I just didn't. Anyway, but this kind of goes back to Ray J. So what would you say is the craziest tattoo? I mean, we talked about our tattoos, right? The craziest tattoo that you have is probably the one you physically drew and had them put on your body, right?
I didn't say my worst tattoo.
No, I said craziest.
Oh, that's not my craziest tattoo.
What would you say?
Don't put words in my mouth.
No, I'm saying.
But you just said you put words in my mouth.
What would you say is your craziest tattoo?
Since you won't put words in my mouth, I'm gonna say this one now.
Wow, damn, that's the matching one.
Since you won't put words in my mouth, shit. My worst was this damn stupid Celtic cross I have on my arm.
I forgot.
I paid $5 for it,
one.
but still, that's probably my worst one I have.
And then obviously
I'm
I
not
have
even Irish.
because you're not even Irish.
Not even Celtic. The fuck?
I don't even know what a Celtic cross is.
I was like, oh, that's a cool design. Wait
a second. That doesn't make sense.
That's not what. That's
good thing it was only $35, although it is now permanent.
I could
and then obviously, the tattoo on my back, right? But
ashy ass tattoo on your back,
right? I mean, definitely needs to be redone or covered up something.
Ashy ass.
But like, how much do you love your brothers?
Because
I love my siblings,
but
you wouldn't catch me doing this.
So as you're trying to allude to, Ray J tattooed his sister on his body in the most gangster of faces and everything.
What's good, y'all?
I can't.
Like
what the hell, bro?
It looks crazy, right? Like,
I mean, I'm gonna post it for the visual, but
right.
Even if I put it to the screen, you're not gonna see it. But that shit looks
You're
crazy.
putting it to the screen.
I put it to the screen. You can see that audio part. Y'all can hear that. So she's got like best friends and graffiti font on her forehead, 4 ever under her eye. So number 4 under one eye and ever on the other. Like blood drooling from her mouth, from Ray J with love on her cheek. But her his name like autographed on her face. Like what? It feels very jaded as a tattoo. Like, what is he trying to do?
Like that's a crazy piece of art, but not one I probably would put on my body.
It looks great. Like it looks like her, but the face tattoos and the tattoos are mad unnecessary. What does it say? Mash on her eyelid? Does that say mash on her eyelid?
I don't know what that says.
The fuck? Why? I don't know.
And obviously he's not the first one to like get someone's face on his body. But
you know how much everybody was an uproar when Gucci Mane had an ice cream cone on his face. This tops the cake now. No pun intended. Well, it's ice cream, but still, this tops it. I was like, why? Just why?
Why did you do that?
One of those why tattoos. Wait, doesn't Drake have Celine Dion on his arm?
Does he?
I think so.
No.
I'm pretty sure he does have Celine Dion on his arm. Like he wanted to. He wanted to get a tattoo of her. Yeah, no.
Oh, I was about to say. Dang, never mind. We thought that was bad. Forget it.
Nah, I know he's got some celebrity on his body or something like that, which is like still weird. I just like tattoos are just one of those, like, you realize what you get asking for, right?
And it just seems like, too, like, when you get someone's face on you, right? Like, unless it's for memorial purposes, which would be common, typically it's like a prank. You know what I mean? Like, it makes me go back to the episode of Impractical
Have you seen
Jokers
that?
where
a woman was like, did a photo shoot at a barbershop, or not barbershop, a tattoo parlor, and they were like, your baby's gonna have tattoos when they come out. So she did like a photo shoot, and they did like tattoos on the baby and everything.
Oh, no, I did not see that.
Oh, yeah. It's an interesting one. I was going to bring it for a topic, but I was like, nah, that's not very important.
But, like, it just seems like it should be a prank. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
well, listen, we've seen Christiane Rock, whatever her name is.
but
from
she's
Baddies.
crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, she's crazy. I expect that from her.
So how do you feel about Janae having Big Sean on her body?
I just give anybody credit who would put someone else's face on their body and it is not for memorial purposes.
Yo, why
you know
is
what I
it-
mean? Like, if you lost someone, I understand
But
those
why
kind
isn't
of
a name
tattoos.
enough?
What?
Why isn't a name
Right,
enough?
that's what I'm
Why do you
saying.
have to
Because
full-
I also feel like when you put someone's face on there, like that's a lot of cover up if you decide that this isn't gonna work later.
I think it's more on, like, you got to have faith in this tattoo artist not to fuck up
Also
his face,
true.
yo.
Also true.
Because if someone looks at your face, the tattoo go, yo, why you got
That's true. Like, is
why
it
you got
really
the
gonna
Old
look
Spice
like
guy
me?
in your arm? Like, no, that's my dad, bro. Why you got the
Yeah, no, that's also true. You gotta go to somebody who obviously is
what
actually trusted.
No, he doesn't, bro.
What is
Okay,
that?
somehow I got across a page of all Drake's tattoos. He's got a Drakkar Noir tattoo on his arm.
Why
You're
would you
lying.
want that?
No, he's got Sade on his arm. Sade. I said Sade. Sade on her arm.
I thought you said side A. I was like, what's
No.
that?
Okay, never mind. Yeah, all right. See, now he taking a cake on these light skin tattoos now. East Side Comp. All right, I know all tattoos have a meaning, but I don't feel like reading all these meanings because
Yeah,
some of
no,
these
no,
are
no.
making me mad.
Probably.
Yo, let's get on to our
That's crazy.
What do you got? Well, what do you?
This is you.
Oh, we actually skipped that one.
Okay.
I have someone that's gonna place that. So I forgot
Okay.
another thing I was looking up too. So have you? I remember one time in the past you talking about Cam Newton, right? About him talking about submissive girls, his girl being submissive and everything.
Yep.
Well, then have the interview with the girl of, I guess she dated him or was dating him recently,
Okay.
and she claimed that she's the submissive one.
Okay.
So here's her take on being submissive.
Woman do for her man?
Everything.
What does that mean?
You know, like packing his bag, unpacking his bag, just making sure all the things that he wants. And like, I pretty much read his mind. So it's like, if I know you and I study you, like I know how you are in the morning, I know how you are about midday, I know when you're in this mood, what you need. Like, before you can ever ask me for something, I'm already on it. I mean, he's spoiled. And you know, when I talk to my girlfriends about it, I was like, oh, how you guys doing? And I'm just like, girl, he's rotten. I'm like, he's spoiled rotten. Like, he's rotten. But I love that. Like, I want him to be that. I think my biggest flex is how I treat my man. And I've been known to love people back to health. And sometimes it's very draining, but my love is my superpower. And I used to hate that about myself. But now it's like, I'm just embracing it. Like, that's who I am. Like, if I love you, I can heal you. It's your joy. It is my joy. You know, I love to see him eating the meal that I cooked. I love seeing him sleep.
Woman do for her.
So yeah.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Is there a question there?
Oh no, not much of a question. It was just giving more perspective, I guess, from a woman who is claimed to be submissive,
Right.
Explaining the submissive ways. She didn't say that she gives into all his needs. She just says she knows him and she feels like she can read his mind. So when he has the thought of expecting something, she can be on it because she sees the signs of expectation. Where do you stand on that?
If that's her, like that's her. Two things though that kind of bubbled up as she was talking was she said two things. She said, sometimes it's draining.
No, she loves people too. When she loves, it could be
Right.
Her loving can be draining for her.
Right, that it can be draining for her. And she also said, I love you back to health. So to me, that tricked, like, are you trying to fix people? Do you know what I mean? Like, are you going so hard at loving that you feel like you have to fix everything?
Oh, of course.
And like
she seems like
nothing,
the type that seems that
there can never be.
There's a problem right here, and this man I need to fix.
Right.
So I'm gonna spoil him until he says otherwise or pushes me away, type of thing. Does it have to be a broken man to be I'm a broken man to have the whole I need to fix this man. I need to.
Well, that would be
cater to
my
him.
question.
Listen, I'm not the one who big up the song "Cater to You." All right, that was somebody else of a artist who now is married to another great artist now. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I think when some women hear the word submissive, they think that it's immediately fold, bow to my knees,
Right.
woman,
I
where's
agree.
my dinner? And it's not that. Like, yo, it's a level of like, I know you, I can read your body language, I know I can catch the vibes. Why is it not interpreted that way instead of the whole bend to a man's will, bend to what I want and need?
I think sometimes it's the way that it's said, the way that it's portrayed. Because if you said the word submissive to me, that's where my brain goes. That's where my brain goes.
But no one has ever showcased it around you.
No.
But so that's what I mean. So why do you have this preconceived notion of bend to a man's will and need or want and needs?
I think because it always seems to be paired with those basic society gender roles, right? That because I'm a woman means I have to
his
clean.
head in, and everybody think I have to conform to society
Right.
instead of going against the grain.
But I think that's where it always seems to align and fall, and why that then can get misconstrued.
But who is the judge is going to say you're not conforming to what society
Nobody.
says? So why was it that immediately whenever the word like term submissive come up, you got so defensive and everything, or be like, that's not me, I'm not that woman, I'm not that type of woman. No,
that
not me.
I
Don't look
get
at me.
defensive.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that I get defensive.
You would get defensive,
I'd
bro.
be honest
Like,
that's not me.
But it's not even. No one's saying that.
When you say it like that, like I would say.
Okay, but I'm not asking for the appeasing to a man's wants and needs. I'm going to on the basis of like you could say you know me, but you're not physically showing you that you know me by reading the room and everything and picking up vibes and everything. Like when you come around, I say, "Oh yeah, I know. Let me move away from her. You're a huffing and puffing. I know you. I'm like I know you, so I know I can read the room and catch a drift." And they're like, "All right, I fucked up somewhere, so let me go ask what's the problem." Whereas you will tiptoe and avoid me, almost like he got to figure his own problems out.
Yeah. I won't say that isn't how I am.
Bro. Yo, you are making me mad now.
I'm not trying to make you mad, but I'm not going to say that's not how I am, because that would be lying to you.
Okay, but when it like I don't understand why it's gonna be so one-sided on there. If I could be a submissive husband, why can't you be a submissive type of wife, and so we're both in the same mutual level of submission?
And I see what you're saying, and I understand that. I think where I always get hung up on, I think it's the term submissive, right? I think it's because it's always reflected on being a submissive woman. There's never a reflection on being a submissive man. Do you know what I mean? I feel like the focus always seems to be on the woman being the submissive.
Okay, so
and not it being. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, because if a man says I'm a stay-at-home husband, and he says I do all cooking and cleaning and everything, you're literally gonna say he's doing the mom duties, right? He does all the duties of a mom. If he says he's a stay-at-home husband, and he tells you he does cooking, cleaning, folds the clothes, do all the everything. My wife works. That's against society's standards.
I agree.
Would you say he's being a submissive husband because he's actually conforming to what a woman would do? He's going against society's standards, and now he's portraying what a woman's duties would do.
Okay.
Would be in society, what
Yes.
society says. Would you label him as submissive?
I guess if you're taking it in the same context as what the interview was and the way that she explained it, then yes.
Well, because that's how I always receive as being submissive. Not the whole like, where's my dinner at? My want needs. I'm about to leave for work. Where's my shoes at? Where's my keys? I'm not coming to you and make sure you know where all my things are. So I have never conformed to that way of thinking like, you better be my literally other half. If I can't see on my left eye, you better figure out my right side of my body. Like, I have never had that thought process. So when it's like, why am I doing all the submissive shit and I'm not getting received back? I'm like, I want to get to a point where like, all right, fuck this bending and folding to somebody's will and need. But when I do it, I come off as an asshole. I don't get it.
I don't have a whole answer for you.
Listen, I'm waiting for an answer from you on this whole thing. Like, come on, bro. Like,
I don't have a great answer. I don't. And I think that, I mean, if we're going back to the interview and talking about what she said, I think that comes with a lot of knowing yourself and knowing your partner. I mean, she already identified, right? She said that that was part of herself that she hated for a long time, right?
That she loves too much.
Right. And that was something that she hated, but she's learned to love and
use it as a power.
to use it as her power, and that's her power. And I think that I think a lot of being in a relationship is not only knowing your partner, but you have to know yourself at the same time. And I think that there's a lot of layers to that. And so I can't ever say that go ahead. I'm watching you breathe in.
So if someone knows their self and knowing they're going against their normal ways, their typical ways to make somebody else happy, is that never recognized, I guess, that someone's going above and beyond? Is that always picked up from the other partner, would you say?
I don't know if it always is. I would think so at some point, right? If it's a consistent thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just
yes?
trying to figure some shit out, bro. Because I don't know. It's been a weird last 2 years, and I don't know. It's just been a lot of self-reflecting been going on. So it's just almost like, you know what? Some changes start happening on this bitch, okay? That's what I'm just saying.
So then going back to her interview and what she said about being submissive, what does that mean to you?
Actually,
like, I guess maybe let me frame my question a little bit differently. She was talking about specifically she's very submissive to him in what she does for him, meaning she knows him enough that she knows how he's in the morning. She knows, you know, if his mood changes, what he needs, and she kind of is there ready and waiting in that kind of scenario. What does, like, when you hear that, is that something that like lights you up, that like, well, damn, she gets it? Like, what does that
yeah, the fuck? She says she's a submissive woman. She knows that she's not worried about everything about her needs at that moment. She's focused on somebody else at the moment and then worry about herself. It's like that thing. It's like, if both parties can do that and there'll be a mutual level of like, all right, I'm gonna make you happy if you can make me happy, and then it's gonna be good. But when it's one-sided, it starts feeling very slighted, and things start feeling very things will start feeling unappreciated in a way. Okay.
Take what you just said.
Yeah.
So she's a submissive one, right? She gives. Okay. If he is not reciprocating, that's exactly what you're talking about, right? Like, would you expect, right? So she's submissive to him. Do you also think that it's inappropriate for it to be mutual?
Is it inappropriate for it to be mutual?
No, is it appropriate then like, is it ideal, I should say, to be
I would
mutual?
hope so. Be mutual. If you can catch on that, I'm trying to do everything to make you happy. When will it be reciprocated? As if, okay, let me do things to make the other person happy. It's just that whole pick up on things that someone's going out their way type of thing without it brought up. Especially like, it's just one of those natural things, and it's like, I don't know. I don't know how it's I guess received on someone when someone gets a gift or something like that. It depends on how the person receives it. The whole language of love thing,
Right?
Gift giving, but it's just a thought thing. It's just the thought that counts. That shit should go all the way through from fucking Christmas. All right, the thought that counts. Fucking better to give than to receive. Like, that shit just not just for December 25th. All right, it should be for fucking life. Okay, be better off happy teaching somebody something or giving them besides receiving something. But when it's a repetitive pattern and that shit go beyond December 25th, now you gotta start flipping tables in the bitch. You gotta flip a table, throw a bottle across the room, something to make a sign that, hey, enough. Enough is enough.
Do you think, another question, do you think though that someone can enjoy being submissive without the want of that reciprocation?
Yeah. If they get joy out of making someone else happy, yeah.
Like, if my love language is gift giving, right?
If your love language was,
I don't expect something in return.
Yeah. Well, nah, yeah. I guess I don't know if that goes both ways for gift giving on that love language. Do you?
Well, we've talked about like, the way that I give love may be different than the way I want to receive love. So I might be a gift giver, but I enjoy quality time. Do you know what I mean? It's not always like I'm a gift giver, but you also. Yeah, well, meaning your love, the way you give love to someone.
Is that what that said? I don't
No,
know what that said.
but the way that you give love to someone may not be the way that you want to be showed that you're loved.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean,
That's what I was saying. But that doesn't mean that there aren't people that have the same love language, the way that they give and the way they expect to receive.
Now you lost me on that part.
Meaning,
Saying
like,
love and give
having the same love language for giving love and receiving love.
I don't know how that went. I don't know how the love language went with that, with the giving and receiving love. I don't know. You lost me on that. We're talking about gift giving. Like, we weren't talking about gift giving.
No,
I
just know that is one of the love languages. That's why I said that.
Oh, we can do words of affirmation, physical touch.
That was the one that you just said. And that was the one that was there.
That's a physical thing. That's hard to be like, hey, you gotta pay me back for this.
I'm not saying never have gifts, but I'm saying, like,
$300 Xbox. You want to pay me back for that? Like,
can you give me that watch
that's
back?
my gift, but I want some money back in return. Don't give me the product back. I want some money. How about that? But yeah, I was just trying to involve celebrity life with our real life, I guess, with the submissive shit, because we already talk about you being not submissive and everything. We already discussed this.
Yes.
Yeah. Numerous times.
Not numerous times. It's only been like twice.
On the pod or in real life?
I'm talking about on the pod, thank you.
IRL or the pod?
No, the pod.
I don't remember that, but oh yeah, you probably did with the Cam Newton shit. All right, but yeah, anyways.
Yeah, I think originally.
Let's call back, I guess. Why is it super low now? Ugh. Yeah, so that was that. We ain't worry about that adult thing. That was a joke, because I came in there in the room one day. You had the pills all over your head. I'm like, yo, you breathing?
Oh.
You be okay? Why do people do that?
I don't. I think I've just always slept with a pillow or a blanket over my head.
It'd be like 80 degrees in the room, and she's under the blanket and pillow over the head. TV on. Turn the TV off. Turn it off.
I suppose I could. It's not. I don't know. It's comfort. I like to be in a cocoon. Well, we didn't last night at all, but anyway.
Yeah, that Samsung thing actually moves to the corner. It's like a DVD damn menu. I was like, oh shit.
The DVD menu's on.
The DVD menu. Oh, I hate DVD maze. Let's not get on that shit. All right. We have anything else?
Not anything that's really worth talking about
Nah, that
after
is-
that. Not at all. You want to talk about somebody's tooth? Not really.
Nah, not really. Nah. Nah, we can wrap it up.
Not
here,
really.
yo. All right. The episode will be out on Monday, of course. I say of course, I'm actually gonna consistently do it. Like people will actually watch it, but check it out Monday.
But you should.
Don't, bro.
What?
Don't.
Don't what?
Don't. You should. I see your thumbs up, but we gotta go. So catch us on Monday. How you gonna say that? And then look, you guilty.
Shut up.
The fuck? I'm tired of projecting. Okay. Bye.